Look at these images behind me here, folks. That is Ukraine, where rescuers are still searching through that rubble of a children's hospital after Russian missiles hit that hospital, and that was the first Russian attack in Kyiv in months. The country's largest children's hospital was among those buildings hit. The attack interrupted heart surgeries, and child cancer patients were forced to continue their treatment outdoors. Russia denies that it struck the hospital, claiming it was hit by Ukrainian anti-missile fire. James Waterhouse with our partners at the BBC News has more from Kyiv.
Even for this battle-hardened capital city, there's a real sense of bruising this morning. The rescue effort is continuing, not just on that children's hospital, where the care and treatment of those patients has been disrupted in such a way, but also in several residential areas after apartment blocks were hit too. And the damage looks particularly severe there. And you can be sure that more bodies will be found from under the rubble. People do get used to Russia's aggression, but occasionally there is a strike that does stand out. And politically, what's interesting is that President Zelensky and other senior ministers are looking to leverage what happened yesterday. They are hoping, they say, that NATO members, ahead of a planned summit in Washington today, would have seen that devastation, would have seen the ease at which those Russian missiles landed on targets in the heart of the city, which does raise questions about Ukraine's own air defences. He hopes they will see that and want to step up in their support for Ukraine. And while these attacks do little to influence the battlefield, they are designed to terrorise the population. And I don't think in cities like Kyiv especially, you will see that resolve, that desire to withstand Russia's invasion diminish. But of course, in this war of attrition, that may well fall out of their control, because Russia is continuing to erode territory in the east. It's been stabilized in other areas by Ukrainian forces. But if you have missiles raining down once more on cities like Kyiv, they become all the more uninhabitable. But thus far, they have done little to suppress people's appetite to fight Russia back. But of course, Russia is saying we are nowhere near making any kind of compromise for peace. We still want to take as much of Ukraine as possible, and they are being unrelenting, really, in the tactics they deploy.